Alright. Um, Hello again, Internet. It's Fazni. It's been a while since I uploaded a video for educational purposes, particularly with Tekken. Recently in the Zafina Discord, we were having the discussion again about reacting to lows, particularly lows that are 22 frames fast, such as Asuka's down back 4, or Zafina's down 3, which is definitely a hot topic move, and it's the reason why I made Zafina the dummy, because we will be working with that. That said, I do acknowledge that the generally accepted range of what is seeable is usually 24 frames and slower, or you could say 23 as well, but I won't say the majority can react to 23 frames fast lows, right? So the purpose of this video is to teach you how to teach yourself to be ready for these kind of key low pokes around these speed ranges, right? So for many of you, you probably will be using this for practicing against moves which are 23 or 24 frame fast moves. For me, since I am already kind of used to a lot of lows that are 23, 24 frames fast, although my record's kind of inconsistent, I have to admit, I will be challenging myself with something faster, where we are going into the 22 frame fast lows category now. We're going up a level for my sake, but this will definitely be a great example for the rest of you as well. And also because since offline tournaments are now becoming a thing and I am competing in a few, I definitely want to be prepared for some of these key low pokes, especially the ones that have like these counter hit properties, which will be very annoying. So that side, let's proceed to how I actually train for this. So the important thing that I tell my friends and other people in Discord is that you want to create as many sequences as possible that are matching with each other, yet still leave room for some shock or surprise. So let's say, for example, I'm gonna make Zafina do up forward 1 into down forward 1 into backdash. That's gonna be the main thing, right? And then she may either do a move from here right away, she may do a sidestep and then a move, or she may sidestep into another sidestep and then do a move again, right? So let's say for this first one, let us go with up forward 1, down forward 1, backdash, sidestep, down forward 1. The next one will be up forward 1, down forward 1, backdash, sidestep, down 3. I'm not making her enter Mantis for the sake of, like quicker training purposes, even though I'm most likely going to just reset the stage anyway. Then next one, let's change it up a bit. Let us do up forward 1, backdash, sorry. Up forward 1, down forward 1, backdash, sidestep, sidestep, down 3. Do I want to do that? Actually, no, let's leave that out. Let's re-record this. Let's just do up forward 1, down forward 1, backdash, back 1 plus 2. I'm not supposed to be able to react to that move anyway, right? So that's just there. Expect me to get hit by that. Next, let's do, let us say, up forward 1, down 3. This will definitely be quite a shock. It's very different from the rest already, right? And then next we will have, let's say, up forward 1, backdash, down 3. Just to mix it with the back 1 plus 2, alright? So we're expecting me to be able to react to the down 3, but not the back 1 plus 2, because back 1 plus 2 is very fast. It's like 16 frames fast, I think. That said, to really make this random, you want to keep the numbers low. You never want to make them all 100. Because fine, at first there's like an equal opportunity for each and every one of them to be chosen, to be played, right? But then the issue with that is you're very likely just gonna have one recording play over and over and over and over again, and only very occasionally is it gonna be switched up, right? So you want to keep it low, right? 10, 20, 30s, etc., etc., right? 10, 20, and 30 is like the best numbers to play with. Let's just keep these 20, whatnot. I don't remember what all of these are anymore. I'm gonna be real. Also, just pointing out, I did use down forward 1 specifically for my mid option. The reason for that is because Zafina's down 3 has a very surprising animation to me. It's very sudden, likewise with her down forward 1. Her other lows, such as say back 1 plus 2, is obviously unseeable. Then down back 4, it's very soft and fluid. Same with her down forward 2. Same with her while standing to all of down forward 3, right? These other mids as well. They have like very fluid animations, right? So because of that, I'm not gonna be mistaking those moves as down 3. I should only be reacting. We should expect me to only be reacting to not only down 3 but also down forward 1. Now down forward 1 is 13 frames fast. What do you mean by react to that? What I mean by that is, since I'm gonna be actively looking for down 3, I may see like her head go down very quick when she enters or does down forward 1, right? So I will prepare to low parry, but of course, what we should also expect to happen is, because down forward 1 is so fast, by the time I actually did input down forward for the low parry, I would have just stand blocked the down forward 1, right? So a bit of reassurance there that I shouldn't be getting hit by the mid too much if we're just going by reaction. So this can apply with Asuka as well. Like I may confuse her 4-4-3 as her down back 4 because of the slight crouching and rotating animation that they both share, but otherwise I will not be mistaking that with her other moves, right? So if you're gonna be fighting an Asuka player a lot, you can also use this logic and practice against an Asuka dummy, change up the sequences and whatnot. Because again, it's not just startup frames that matter, it's also animation, because you're gonna have to visualize. Audio cues may be a thing also. Okay, let me try doing what I said you guys should be doing. I will probably get hit by down 3 a few times early on, but success rate should improve over time. And I specifically went with down forward 1. I explained why. You might see me crouch when she does down forward 1 because I think it reminds me so much of down 3 early on, but it should be okay. Otherwise, I shouldn't be reacting to back 1 plus 2 at all, right? And the up forward 1 into down 3 recording should definitely catch me off guard a few times, definitely. Oops, never mind, I was ready. Okay, maybe it's looping too much now. Oops. Gotcha. Yep, not gonna react to that. Alright, there's too much of a pause during the actual recording. Hey, we're already seeing improvements. Not bad. Oops. Alright, so you can see this is actually effective. Now you're probably thinking, wait, this is just like a single simulation, right? You're just reacting to like basically one kind of like sequence with a few remixes here and there. I would like if we could have like even more recordings play or like saved at once, maybe up to 10. That would be really nice. But this is actually enough, surprisingly. And all you have to do is every time you visit the lab with the intent to practice reacting to this low, change your recordings entirely. So if you notice, each and every one of this started with up forward 1, right? Zafina's up forward 1. Next time I'm gonna practice this, I will be starting with something else entirely different. Maybe I'll make Zafina do like a dash, crouch into while standing tree, because that is plus on block. Or sometimes it's neutral or like negative if I don't enter Scarecrow, right? And from there I can really play with that. And then maybe I can surprise myself like, oh, with one of the recordings, dash, crouch, instead of entering while standing tree, she did while standing 2, right? Just to like, or maybe she'll do like full crouch into full crouch down back 4-2. You know, it's like this move, right? So she could either start like this, she could start like this, she could start like this, she could start like this, right? And then like play around with the movement even more, just to make it a bit more jittery and surprising. You like make it a bit more difficult over time. And then, you know, of course, let's say for example, I'm gonna do like this jittery motion and all that, right? And I'll do a down tree. Then maybe I'll do that again, like I'll do a jittery motion or movement sequence and then pause, and then down tree. And then maybe I'll mix that with, say, for example, right, pause, down 2, sorry, there, right? You basically create as many different kinds of like sequences and scenarios, because players will definitely be playing differently from each other, right? And so you're giving yourself time to really prepare for the unpredictable. But the point here is, when it comes to like kilos, especially moves that are to be like abused or at least used a lot, like this one, right, for example, and if it is possible to react to, well, you can keep it in mind. Let's say, okay, you know what, versus this person, they're playing Zafina, right? I am gonna be playing very turtley. I'm gonna be playing defensive, just backdash, sidestep, duck some highs from strings that I'm familiar with, such as like this one, right? If they're using that string a lot, I'll duck that one, right? No worries. But then I know they would like to use down 3 into Mantis, either for the combo or for the mix-up potential, right? To annoy me, right? So because of that, I don't want to deal with that unfun mix-up scenario, because let's admit, being on the receiving end of a mix-up isn't exactly fun, right? So I will keep in mind the potential of a down 3 coming out at some point. And then when I see that jittery animation, be it even from a down forward 1 or a down 3 itself, I will definitely be ready to go for the low parry. I hope you found this little guide useful. If you didn't, that's okay. Sometimes people really have their limits, or you just need more time, or you're just having a bad day at the moment right now. It is definitely possible with practice. Now, I'm not saying you have to do this for Zafina only, or for Zafina specifically, because maybe Zafina is not very common in your area, right? Maybe you'll be doing this if you're fighting a lot of Asuka players, right? Or maybe, let's say, for example, you're trying to get used to reacting to Negan's down back 2 in the first place, or even Snake Edges if you still are kind of slow with reacting, right? Just take time. You can use the example sequences as an example to give you an idea on how you would practice reacting to lows. If you want to see more epic and funny content from me, you can definitely catch me live on Twitch. I'm usually live every weekend. Nowadays it's on Sundays, but if my schedule will ever change, I will let you guys know ahead of time. My channel name on Twitch is Fuzny4K. Don't go to the channel that just says Fuzny. That is a dead account by someone I do not know. I wish I could just go with Fuzny for the name. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an awesome Tekken experience.